All right, stream is live. Okay, if you're watching this in the future, skip over to the 5 minute mark. Just waiting for people to join. I got to let people know that I'm actually streaming. I mean, I did, but I gotta let them know that the stream started. Bring up the chat real quick. Alright. Okay. Send all the invites I can. Hey, what happened to my chat? Oh, there it is. That was weird. In case you're wondering, this game is free to play, not sponsored or anything. I just wanted to play it because I thought it was cool. Doubt anybody's gonna show up anyways. It's not Undertale. Excuse me. Alright, I'll start in about a minute. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Yeah, I'm not breaking my mech, I'm breaking their mechs. But yeah, this game is really cool. It just came out like I think like a week ago or something. Like it's been in beta and stuff. Like I haven't played the beta, but I like me some mechs, and then I saw the gameplay of this a while back, and I thought it looked awesome. Yeah, if anybody, have any of you guys played it or no? Give me 1 second. I know the sound keeps cutting off, and that's because I keep clicking out of the game. And when I do that, it just stops. How's the game volume, by the way? I haven't started playing the game right now, so it's not gonna be as loud until I start actually playing it. Which, man, I got like something stuck in my throat. But anyways, let's start now. We'll start matchmaking. Gotcha. For some reason, my chat is not updating as it should be. I had to literally click off the game in order for the chat to.
Narukami.
But we'll play as this guy.
Ready to strike. Ready
This
to strike.
is kind of like a hero shooter.
Proceeding on board.
Oh god. It's running very I'm hoping that what he calls thing. I'm hoping that it doesn't run like really slow during gameplay. It's because I'm streaming it.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated. Capture and defend the 3 data nodes in the crop sinkhole. Capturing the nodes recovers.
Yeah, it does this every single time we play. It starts.
Recover data before Windrose destroys.
It's kind of like a hero shooter too, because there's different mechs with different abilities. And I'm not a huge hero shooter, guys. Yeah, that's because I'm streaming it. It normally doesn't run like this, but you know, trying to stream something, you know, and play it, it kind of slows down the gameplay sometimes. Let's see. Hopefully it's just a cutscene. If not, I'm gonna have to mess around with the settings real quick.
Hitting the front line.
Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Autopilot can now be disengaged.
Alright, the gameplay is very choppy.
Node A activates in 10 seconds.
We turn down some of the graphic settings real quick. Do medium.
Better go seize Node that A activated. Seize immediately.
Either high or low. Alright, well actually that kind of helped it. I'm still stuttering though.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Oh shit. Okay, well they broke through my armor.
Falconeer, the sky is ours.
Come here, bitch. Alright. Oh crap, I was trying to activate my armor. Hey, what's up? Not really. It's not really like Titanfall. Man, this game is running like dick. Because I'm streaming it at the same time.
Enemy down. Ready to beat that node.
Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can turn down some of the graphics so my PC is not hating on me right now. Weather effects, medium. Alright.
Elise Ness hitting the front line.
Fire control system unlocked.
Alright, so it's improved. There's more like Gundam. I mean, like the way the robots move. And Titanfall is like, I mean, they're just like big walking like suits of armor in Titanfall. I mean, I played a shit ton of Titanfall. Oh, where did that come from?
Hurricane coming in to draw enemy fire.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
There you are. That was just AI. That wasn't even a player. It's a 6v6, by the way. It's like like I said, it's like a hero shooter. Each mech has their own like abilities and whatnot. And they all have names too.
Captured by enemy.
And yes, you get to customize the mech
Shield deactivated.
with different color schemes and whatnot.
A captured. Insufficient engine output.
Yeah, and gotta wait for my energy to build back up. Come on. Almost got Wilkin dead right there.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Energy low. Assist. Shield deactivated.
Come on, I need the energy to get up here. No, come on. Oh, motherfucker. Oh,
Shield deactivated. Captured. Energy low.
where did Falcon go? Oh, there he is. This is free to play, by the way. It's on Steam. I'm playing it through Game Pass. Just cause like they gave me some perks, so
Melee mode.
I'm playing it through the Microsoft app.
Weapon not ready. Shield deactivated.
And yes, I'm playing it on PC.
Melee mode. Weapon not ready. Melee mode. Energy low. Weapon not ready. Shield deactivated. Weapon not ready. Energy low.
Sorry if I'm not looking at the chat right now. This is pretty intense.
Unavailable. Assist.
Hurry, we need to get that data node.
Which one? B? Okay.
Shooting mode.
Well, Titanfall is kind of like a Call of Duty shooter. And then it's also like a mech, you know, game. You start out as a pilot, and then when you get enough kills and stuff like that, you know, you get to call down your Titan, which is a big walking, basically, suit of armor. It walks like a person,
Enemy down.
who I got to kill. And then pretty much, you know, you just fight in a big, heavy, you know, suit of armor, and you walk around, and you're pretty much just like destroying everybody. The mechs in Titanfall, they don't fly like this.
Energy low.
They don't fly around. They're literally like, you know, it's like wearing a big heavy suit of armor. It's kind of like Power Rangers. If you ever seen Power Rangers, it's kind of like how the mechs work like that. Of course, they don't have like a whole bunch of parts, you know, coming together, you know, like they do in the show. But, you know, the concept is that you have a person, you know, inside the cockpit, and then it pretty much, you know, it just moves around like a human does. It's more like Gundam, you know, where you have these robots just flying all over the place with swords and whatnot.
The sky is ours.
Shield deactivated.
Fucking you up. Okay, I'm getting double teamed. They're gonna break my armor. Okay, time to run away. Where are my boys? Okay, there's an A boy. Cool. We live to fight another day.
Unavailable. Stabilizing.
And by the way, this is the only mech that can do that, where he pretty much has 2 health bars.
Energy low. Insufficient engine. Assist unavailable. Assist.
Okay, we got him. We gotta capture the point.
Capturing data node. captured. Enemy down.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. A distracted pilot is a dead pilot. Alright, so my ultimate is that I get to put my previous armor back. It does have a cooldown though, but that's my ultimate. Oh, we won. Oh no, they won. God damn it. Well, it was pretty close.
Defeat.
But yeah, maybe I'll play Titanfall on the channel someday, but the first game didn't have a campaign. I mean, it did, but it was integrated with the multiplayer.
MVP.
But it's extremely hard to concentrate, you know.
Escape from Stego's barrage.
How's the volume, by the way? Is the game too loud? When it comes to my voice, I normally leave it at the same volume, but when it comes to games, I always have to change the volumes because each game is different, you know, how loud it is. But of course, this is a free-to-play game, you know, there is a battle pass. Can you guys hear the game or no? And when the game is playing, can you guys even hear me? I think I'm louder than the game according to, you know, the volume bars. The volume's fine? Okay, cool. Alright, well, that was the first match. We'll look for another one. Now, there is no PvE content yet, as far as I know. Like, the main mode is the Operation Verge. And you got a 3v3 mode. And then challenges, I guess it's like single player stuff. You got a training to, like that, you can try out each mech before you know, you try it. And then there is a extraction shooter mode. I haven't tried it yet. I just been playing the PvP. But these are all the different mechs. You know, and they all have different abilities, like I said. Now there's 3 mechs that are locked. You can just buy them right here. You can just buy them through you earn in-game currency, so when you earn enough through matches, you can just get them for free. I assume that you can probably I would assume you probably have to spend money. You can probably spend real money to unlock them faster, but yeah, that's good. But you know, right here, you can pretty much, so if you're really into customizing mechs, you know, you can basically paint them. There's different patterns you can unlock or buy. You know, different insignias. I presumably, you know, obviously you can probably buy. I know the colors the colors you have to buy. But thankfully, you can buy them with the in-game currency. You know, you don't have to spend, money on them. And then, you know, then you have your pilot that you can customize. So far, the only thing you can do with the pilot, there's a little base you can just walk around in. And other than that, I don't know what else. I mean, the game just came out. I'm pretty sure they'll probably add benefits for you to walk around. Maybe they'll add an Animal Crossing or The Sims like kind of gameplay to the, you know, to the base. Maybe you have to basically like feed your pilot. And then basically he burns the house down because he doesn't know how to fucking cook. And he's got to sit down and read a cooking book for hours. Maybe even days, so like that he can just microwave a pizza. I played a lot of Sims. I haven't played The Sims 4, but I play like Sims 1, 2, 3. When I was a kid, I used to play the original Sims a lot. Like, a lot. It was an awesome game.
Ready to strike. Hurricane, ready to strike. Elysius,
But
ready to strike.
I don't know, I just kind of outgrew
Stego,
The Sims. I'm
ready
pretty
to
sure
strike.
somebody in here plays The Sims.
Ham pilot proceeding on board.
I used to play the PS2 ports also. Because my family PC wasn't like the PC I have right now. Pretty much. There is a battle pass to this.
Injecting coaxium particles.
I'll probably end up basically buying it. Why? Because I really like this game, and I get Microsoft rewards, so I get points, so I can, you know, get it essentially for like, I think I got like $10 in points. I can probably just spend $10 and just get the battle pass. Because I've been playing this a lot. I've been waiting for a good Mech game. Like, I can go back and play Titanfall 2 since I owned it. I owned a PC port, but I never played it on PC. I used to play it on my Xbox.
Elise nest hitting the front line.
But yeah, Titanfall is pretty much COD, and then, you know, and instead of you getting a kill streak award like in COD where you can like call in an airstrike or whatever, you call in a mech that you can just basically pilot. And then it turns into, and then it's still a first-person shooter, but you're just a big guy. It's a big first-person shooter.
Insufficient engine output.
Damn, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Insufficient engine output.
I don't have any energy. Oh.
Shooting mode.
Okay, well. I didn't play The Sims 4. I haven't read your message. I just saw that your message said Sims 4. But if it pertains to why you know, me not playing The Sims 4, it's due to the fact that it turned into a live. Oh, I mean, essentially it's a live service game. I mean, hell, The Sims 3 was pretty egregious with the fucking expansion packs. Oh, I remember when I had my aunt used to work at IKEA. And I remember one day, you know, I think it was for The Sims 2. I remember one day she came, you know, she came by, and she came with like a PC game box. And what it was is that it was a Sims expansion pack that had IKEA furniture in it. You know, that was the expansion pack. You just get IKEA furniture in it. And of course, I installed it because it's just more content. I don't remember using a lot of the IKEA furniture because it was better furniture in the game than something that comes in a box and you can just put it together in a, you know, by just reading the instructions.
Try Sarah. Hold her down the front. Warning. Enemy down.
Yeah, I killed him. No, I got killed. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they'll burn the house down by just, you know, pouring cereal in a freaking, you know, just pouring themselves a bowl of cereal. It's like that Simpsons meme where Homer burns a bowl of cereal by just adding milk to it. It just spontaneously catches on fire. Alright, I gotta start doing the objective instead of trying to just kill people. That's how we lost the last game. I know I have teammates, but you know, the teammates are just there just to be you know, NPCs for me. Because it's not like I'm fucking talking strategy with them. Oh wow. I'm having everybody shoot at me at the same fucking time. Alright, we gotta kill this guy before he uploads the data. He has the Epstein files. Stop him. Don't let him upload that data.
Energy low.
You can't get enough, huh?
Sorry, I have to meme it.
Generates at point A in 30 seconds. Unavailable.
Okay. I destroyed something. Jesus. Now what's the next one we gotta go to? We gotta go to A.
Insufficient key generated at point A.
I remember when I was a kid, there was a lot of games that Maxim made before they made The Sims. Like, there was Sim City, there was Sim Copter, there was Sim Streets or some shit like that. My favorite game from Maxim was Spore. Spore was amazing. Come on, Ulysses. Okay, cool. Welkins got away. That was the whole point. For him to get away so he can upload the data.
Shooting mode. Unavailable.
There.
Enemy down.
Yeah, Spore was great.
Shield activated.
I used to make all weird, all you know, the worst type of cursed shit you can think of as an alien species. But too bad they're not longer around anymore after I think it was 2013's Sim City. After that whole always online bullshit, that EA just killed the studio because they made a bad call.
Shooting mode. Unavailable. Melee mode. Assist. Energy low.
Yeah, I can't tell who's my ally because the stupid storm.
Insufficient engine output. Unavailable.
Yeah, this like fucking electromagnetic storm happens and then you know, it fucks with your fucking HUD. And then I don't know who's friend or foe because
Rates at point B in 30
no,
seconds.
my fucking unlock on feature that every mech has doesn't even fucking show up. Well, I'm hitting someone right there. I'm assuming he's bad. God damn it.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
There we go. Now I can actually tell who's friend or foe.
Front. Chloride haze density return to normal. Key generated.
Oh,
Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire.
did you remember Darkspore? Like the spin-off that they made? That was kind of like a hack and slash fucking game. It was weird.
Enemy down.
Holding down the front.
Insufficient engine output.
I'm gonna die. Yep. I didn't have any more energy to back out.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird shit you can do with Spore, man. Like I said, you can make practically anything. It was great.
Deployment.
It was Maxim's best game. Like, I know they're known for The Sims, but Spore was magical.
Ness.
It was
Hitting
super
the
good.
front line.
I mean, you can still technically play it. I have it on GOG.
Assist.
Maybe I should play Spore one day. Would you guys like me to play Spore?
Victory.
You know, I know there's more people in the chat. I know Victory Machine and Yart are probably there just fucking, you know, just hanging around. Nice. But yes, Spore was fantastic. I just gotta, you know, figure out how to make it
Something to
run
mess
good.
with.
I gotta basically, like, put all the patches and shit on him. Yeah. Like I said, it was such a good game, but then, you know what? Instead of EA continuing The Sims, you know, they should have just, You know, they should have just had Spore. I mean, they can have both can coexist. You know, not everybody plays The Sims, but then you're gonna have those nerds like me that's like, yo, man, space game where I can make my own alien civilization. Let's go. Stardew Valley. I've never played Stardew Valley. I play like Terraria and stuff. I know they're not the same thing, but like I always, I don't know, it's like the art style always like they both have a similar art style. I know one is like, you know, like basically like a farming game and, you know, which is Stardew Valley. I guess I can call it 2D Animal Crossing. And then Terraria is pretty much like 2D Minecraft. I know Terraria fans hate when you call it that, but that's what it is, bro. It's 2D Minecraft. Side-scroller Minecraft. But yeah, like I said, I never played it, but I know it's a farming game. I used to date a girl that was obsessed with it. She used to be obsessed with fucking. I don't know if I'm that old, but
Ready to strike. Aleseness. Ready to strike.
like I don't know how old you guys are, but
Panaka. Ready
when
to strike.
when Facebook was in its
Stellaris,
younger phase, like
ready
maybe
to
like
strike.
10 years ago,
Lumine. Ready to strike.
people used to play games on Facebook. And one of the most popular games at the time was like things like Farmville. I don't know if you guys remember Farmville.
Pilot proceeding on board.
Yeah. People used to basically invite you. You used to get notifications of people inviting you. It's like, yo, come check out my farm. And I'm like, no, bro. I don't think I've ever played any Facebook game. Oh, there was like this, there was this one tank game. I forgot what it was called. I used to play it. Like, you used to have to like build a base. It was kind of like an RTS, but not. Yeah, all the time.
Stop them before it's too late.
Yo, man, help me with my carrots. And you're like, what the fuck? No. I don't even play that game. I used to get invites all the time.
Off we go.
You know, and I think I clicked on it once and I was like creating my character and I was like, yeah, nah,
Hitting the front
I'm
line.
good. I play real video games, man. I say that and then as soon as I say that, I log into Newgrounds and then play fucking one of the Madness games. Again, that shows my age when I'm talking about fucking Newgrounds. That was my middle school years. Oh my god. I better get out of there. I'm getting fucking wrecked. Jesus. Thankfully, we have a fucking healer. I just need I need my energy to stop depleting. Okay, okay. Come on, help me.
Narukami. Moving in to provide cover.
Jeez, that was crazy. I don't know, man. I'm not a farmer, so I'm not the type of person that plays farming games. I mean, if a game has farming in it, that's fine. But if the game's whole purpose is me basically by putting, you know, a shovel to the ground and, you know, putting crops down, then, you know, it's not my type of thing. I mean, I play Fallout 76 and that has farming in it, but the farming is very fucking minimal. And yes, it just works. 16 times the farming.
Corite extractor deployed.
What else can you do in Stardew Valley besides farming or managing a farm and growing crops and all that? Because I used to play things like Harvest Moon on my GameCube when I was a kid, but I don't know. I want more substance out of my game.
Enemy down. Dismantling Corite extractor.
Whoa, 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 I can't see.
Assist. Dismantling Corite extractor. Corite extractor dismantled.
Here comes reinforcements. Can I kill Sky Raider?
Assist.
Oh no, somebody else killed him. Alright, I can get Falcon. Falcon's dead. Oh, Inferno.
Energy low. Stabilizer. Energy low. Unavailable. Insufficient engine output. Enemy down.
Gotcha. You are dead. On. So next week, I gotta get the emulator and stuff ready. Next week, I'll try to get the emulator ready so we can start MGS3. And those streams, they're probably gonna be a lot longer due to the fact that you know, there's a lot of cutscenes and shit. And I'll probably have to do them at nighttime. You know, if you're in the US, it'll be in the evening due to the fact that it's very hot in the Midwest.
Insufficient engine output.
Where are you? Yo, what the fuck? I got stunned. This dude's gonna kill me. Come on.
Aquila.
I'm keeping him distracted. There we go. Somebody else came in.
Insufficient engine output. Unavailable.
Gotta wait 130 seconds before I can wear my freaking outer armor again.
Chloride extractor dismantled by enemy. Stabilizing. Chloride extractor dismantled. Unavailable. Stabilizing. Insufficient engine output.
Yeah, I'm getting healed.
Unavailable.
Oh, it didn't heal me that much, but at least it kept me from dying.
Narukami, moving in to provide cover.
Assist.
Okay,
Energy
cool.
low.
I said I can't take on people by myself in this form, but I can at least, like, support someone and whittle down their health while someone else is distracting them.
Chloride extractor. Chloride extractor.
Oh shit, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I can't see what I'm going. Okay. Come on, Wilkins.
Extractor deployed.
There it goes. Someone got him. Good.
Energy low.
45 more seconds and I can put on my big suit.
Insufficient engine output. Assist.
Good. Yeah, I gotta stay with my homies.
Unavailable. Chloride extractor dismantled by enemy.
So what do you guys think of this game? Is this something you guys seen interesting? I know it's a PvP game, but I don't know how you guys feel about PvP games. You know, I'm very selective about my PvP games. I'm not an Apex Legends or a Fortnite guy.
Assist.
You know, I used to play Call of Duty back in the day, but now the franchise kind of sucks. I mean, it has sucked for a while now. I play
Chloride extractor deploys in
I play 20. You know, if I had to say what is my favorite like mainstream first-person shooter, it's probably Battlefield. You know,
Chloride extractor deployed.
I know 2042 wasn't the best Battlefield game, but I think people are too harsh on it. I think people are like, "Oh, the game is terrible." I'm like, nah.
Insufficient.
It's just that like games like Battlefield 1 were better.
Assist. Chloride extractor deployed.
The Finals. That's a game I never played. I heard it's like, you know, from the Battlefield devs. And I heard the destruction is really good. You know, I haven't seen any gameplay, but There's just so many games to keep up with. You know, and I'm a guy who likes to try out like free-to-play games. If you have me on Steam. By the way, if you guys follow me on Discord, if you guys click on my Discord profile, you guys can get my Steam profile and just add me. You never know, we can always play something together. Oh, whoa.
Stay out of it next time.
Like, I play co-op games too. I don't know. I haven't played anything like single player on my PC in a while. When I'm not playing on my PC, I'm on my living room on my Xbox. And I was playing I've been playing through I've been just replaying Resident Evil 2 Remake. I played it on the channel. But I bought it on Xbox since it was cheap and I just started playing it there. Just because sometimes I like playing in my living room and I don't like to be in my PC all the time. I like to sit on my couch and play video games. But when I'm not playing video games, I'm watching anime or something like that.
Enemy down. Large chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
I'm here, Falcon. Alright, you guys destroyed my outer shell. Big mistake, because now I can catch up to you, bro. You just played yourself. Oh, your big brother's fucking protecting you? Alright, they might actually kill me. I know I'm talking a lot of shit right now. Alright, I gotta get next to my homies. I'm pretty spongy in this fucking form. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. There's a lot of dungeons to crawl. Okay, cool. There's one area that's called Skull Caverns. That's basically an infinite dungeon you can loot. You can get pretty good loot. Okay. Gotcha. It's cool. It kind of reminds me of the finals because of all the visual clutter, but don't know if clutter is the right word. And how fast stuff happens. Yeah, stuff are really... This game is probably one of the fastest games I've ever played. Well, the match is over. Who won? Yeah! Fuck yeah, we won. We're so good. I've only watched people play the finals, but it looks really cool. Basically, anything in the game that's not like a plant can be destroyed. You should be able to destroy the plants. So you guys shouldn't settle for lesser game quality. Demand your developers for you to be able to destroy trees.
Stellaris saves the day. Woo!
But yeah, there's just too many games for me to keep up with. Like, I've been trying to find an alternative to Fallout 76 just because I've been playing it for a while and it's getting kind of stale because, I mean, there's still content for me to do, but, I've done all, like, the more meaningful content. The rest is just kind of like filler. And I tried a free-to-play game that was called Once Human. You guys probably heard of it. If you guys had Steam or something, you guys probably seen, oh, somebody give me kudos. Cool. So somebody give me a thumbs up for my performance. But you guys probably have heard of the game. It has a player base. But anyways, I started enjoying the game because it's a survival. It's a third-person shooter with survival elements. You gotta eat and drink food, and hunt and stuff like that. There's a base building mechanic. You have to cut down trees and whatnot. That's all fine and dandy, but then I uninstalled the game, and the reason why I uninstalled the game, excuse me, is because the game has server wipes. Pretty much what that means is that every 6 weeks, whenever you pick a server, it basically like resets itself. And at first I was like what does that mean? Does it mean like, if there are certain things that happen in the map, does it just like reset itself? No, what that means is basically is that it resets the entire server, but then it resets your character, and you can bring basically some things with you. But you know, let's say if you're level 50, it brings you back to level 0. And I guess that's a cool concept to probably make it feel fresh. But I only have so many hours in a day, and I'm the type of person that I don't just play one game. Like, you know, I'll play this for like, you know, a day, and then next thing you know, I'll be like, let me go jump on this, and then I'll be playing this with a friend or something. You know, I'm over here basically, you know, instead of me having one grand meal, I'm over here at a Costco basically having free samples, if that makes any sense. What, you seen the flamethrower in the finals? Is that what that means? But yeah, that's the way that's the best way I can describe my gaming habits. You know, sometimes it's a game that I basically sit down and then basically, you know, enjoy it like a full course meal. But most of the time, I'm over here, like I said, like in a Costco and basically just getting free samples, bro. We'll play a couple more matches and then I'll probably end the stream. I just wanted to hang out with you guys, you know. Since I was kind of stressed out. If you guys follow me on Discord, I know some of you do, like Tyler and Yart. But I don't know about you, Victory Machine. I don't know if you're in my Discord or not.
Ready to strike.
I need to figure out.
Ready to strike.
I need to figure out how to do the whole
Ready to strike. Ready to strike.
In my channel, I used to have the whole thing that when someone joins, it would used to basically alert everybody, and it's like, oh, wave to the person that just joined.
Ready to strike.
But I forgot how to turn that back on. I think I have to do something with the with my Discord bot.
Panther. Ready to strike. Falcon.
But yeah, what I was trying to
strike.
say, cool, he is nice. What I was trying to say is the you know, the whole thing with my truck being stolen. Man, that sucked because I just woke up that day and I was trying to go to work, and when I went down to the parking lot, I couldn't find my truck anywhere. I'm like, I parked the truck right here. What the fuck happened to it? You know, and then I had to call my job and tell them that, you know, I'm not coming into work because my car's stolen. Well, I mean, I told him I was sick, whatever. I told him I wasn't feeling good, and I just used sick time.
Pilot proceeding on board.
But then, yeah, and then I called the police, and then it was a whole thing. I had to wait for them to show up. It took them 45 minutes to show up so I can do a police report. And then they finally did a police report, and then, you know, I had to get the footage from my, you know, from the apartment complex and all this shit so that they can do an investigation. And then next thing you know, like, the next day, when I get off at work, I get told that they found my truck, and my truck was literally like parked around the corner of my house. So, you know, I was like, thank God. And nothing was stolen. I guess they just stole it just to, I guess they just needed, I guess they were too lazy. They didn't want to walk.
Off we go.
And the way they got into my truck is because it's been hot, so I had an itty bitty little crack in my window. Just so like that, you know, some air can get inside my truck, so like that, not all the hot air, but it was a little freaking little crack. And I guess the way they did it was that they just Slim Jimmed it. You know, they passed a freaking you know, a Slim Jim, if you guys know what that is. They just did that, and then pretty much you know, they just popped the lock open and then opened up the car, and then and then they just drove off. They didn't hot wire it or anything. They I have an old truck, so if you know how to do the screwdriver trick, then you can easily get the car going.
Shield activated.
I drive a 2001 Chevy Silverado,
Falcon here.
and it's a good fucking truck. Had it for 5 years.
Sword armor offline. Shield activated.
I got it back during the COVID era.
Capture console A aboard.
The COVID, you know, Earth's COVID arc. Probably one of the worst arcs ever happened in human history. I'm glad we're past that season because that season sucked. low on health.
Unavailable.
If there's any PvP games that you guys play, what are they? Nice. Kick that dude's ass.
Unavailable.
Alright, we gotta escort this freaking thing. I was so lost in the sauce in battle that I forgot that's what our objective is. You don't? Well, you should. There's people out there that should be put in their place. You know, and since real world violence is illegal and, you know, and frowned upon, you can at least kick their asses in a video game. Okay, sometimes I feel, you know, sometimes I just like playing with other people and just knowing that, you know, when I beat them in a game, they get all mad. They're like, God damn it. This guy's better than me. So that's what I say whenever I get my ass kicked. I say it internally, though. Not over here smashing a keyboard and whatnot.
Down.
Yeah. I'm gonna execute your ass.
I truly feel pity for you.
There, I skipped it because it takes so long.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
Nice. Cool, we got him.
Advancing payload. Aquila.
Yeah, let's reverse their progress.
Unavailable. Assist. Fluid armor offline. Unavailable.
Alright, let me put my big boy pants back on. Yeah, we're reversing it.
Shooting mode.
Okay, they got that guy.
Console C activated in 20 seconds. Payload. Shield deactivated. Advancing payload. Assist. Melee mode.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
I keep hitting fireworks outside my freaking
This
room.
is a game of wits. Don't you get it?
console out of range. Falcon here! The sky is ours! Assist. Let's meet here. Signal console activated.
Nice, dude. That's a good lead right there. That really did push the payload forward.
Unavailable.
Where did you go?
Stabilizing.
There you are. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is.
Unavailable. Energy low.
Got him.
Enemy down. Insufficient energy output. Stabilizing. Weapon not ready. Assist.
Okay, cool. They got him. Yeah. We're so far ahead. I played Totally Accurate Battlegrounds before. Too bad it's no longer like popular. It was a good parody on the whole Battle Royale genre.
Assist. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Weapon not ready. Assist. Shield.
Good, we got that guy.
This is a game of wits. Don't you get it?
Weapon not ready.
And right now, my go-to PvP game that you got, if you have me on Steam, you probably see me playing from time to time. It's Delta Force, which is pretty much a Battlefield knockoff. It does things better than what DICE has been doing recently with the Battlefield games. That's why I'm hoping Battlefield 6 is good. I want that
Falcon
AAA
ain't
quality,
something to mess with.
you know, because I still respect DICE as a studio. It's EA that, you know, that fucking grinds my gears. It's always the head of the top. All right, let me read the chat. Okay, that reminds you that TF2 has an achievement for making someone rage quit after killing them repeatedly. I didn't know that. That's funny. I don't play many PvP games because unless I really love the game or I'm always paying attention, I'm constantly thinking either the enemy or my team is judging me about how bad I am. You know what? I used to have that. Nowadays I just say fuck them. And if I ever get mad at a game, it's because I know I'm good. I'm just having an off day. That's pretty much what it is, but that's what I say. You know, let me just play the game my way. You know, I don't really care about how my teammates or my enemies perceive me anymore. I love to get into playing, Tab G, as I feel like the more goofy, casual nature of it is something I could enjoy. Just throws monkeys at people. Remember when this channel first started, we did tab. I did tab on my Totally Accurate battle simulator on my channel. As a joke, I even had a dance party. I had all of them basically just dancing at one point, and then I left it going to see if, I don't know, I was just bored. That was just pretty cringe. That was back in 2022 when I just started my channel. I was just doing stupid shit. And now I don't do as much stupid shit as before. I'm gonna start doing Let's Plays soon. So I really needs to find someone that, like I said, that can play Resident Evil 6 with me. Just so we can get that game out of the way. I'll probably end up having Rabbit play with me because Vesku played Resident Evil 5 with me, but I asked him a couple weeks ago and he hasn't gotten back to me. When we used to play Resident Evil 5, time zones were kind of a bitch at times.
Falcon, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to strike. Aleseness, ready to strike.
But yeah. Oh, of course. Of course we do. But that's pretty much where I'm at when it comes to the state of my channel. I am gonna go back to Condemned and freaking The Evil Within 2. I do need to finish those games.
Ready to strike.
I don't think I'm ever gonna come back to Mafia. You know, getting fucking DCMA'd every single time I accident, you know, I get in a car and then, you know, the car has the radio on for, you know, and before you say, why didn't you turn off the music? Well, I don't want to turn off the music because, you know, I'm going to, can I leave? I was gonna leave because we lost the fucking player, but
Ready
whatever.
Pilot proceeding on board.
But like I said, I don't want to turn off the music because the game has an original score. So when I'm in a firefight or something, you know, it makes the the scene more cinematic when you have the original score playing in the background. But it's just whenever I get in a car and they play like a fucking song from the 1930s that's made by a real fucking artist. You know, the song is almost 100 years old, and I'm getting copyright claims because of it. That's so fucking stupid.
Activating the consoles along the way can speed up the payload.
That's what I hate. You know, that's what I mean.
Before the enemy.
What developers should do. I was thinking of playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 since they did the, you know, they did a remake and it just came out on Game Pass. And at first I was thinking about it because it's such a boomer fucking game, and when in gaming terms, I'm a fucking boomer.
Off we go.
But you know, when I checked into the first thing I was worried about was, oh man, you know, there's a lot of licensed music in this game. Well, they thought about that ahead of time because it's a streamer mode, and when you turn it on, it turns off all the fucking. I mean, I know it's not exclusive for this game. There's other games that have done this. But what I'm saying is that, you know, you can turn off the licensed music, and goddamn, wow, holy shit, they drained my health. You can turn off the licensed music and just play with, the game does have original tracks that they made specifically just for the game. So, you know, you can play that with that. You don't have to listen to, you know, the actual licensed soundtrack. But of course, like, why would you want to do that?
Fired from behind. Console A activates in 20 seconds. Unavailable.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Where is he? There he is. Okay, he's dead. But yeah, I wish developers would think that ahead of time. Like, you know, I know that's probably nothing they were thinking about back then because, you know, streaming wasn't really a priority. I'm talking about games that have existed ever since Switch has been a thing. You know, they should just think about it. It's like, hey man, you know, we should have a separate slider for licensed music instead of just turning off all the music altogether. No, because GTA 5, for example, GTA 5 was the first GTA to have a fucking original soundtrack that will play whenever you're doing missions, and you're not in the, even when you're in the car, they will turn off the radio because, you know, they had a particular fucking song they wanted you to hear, you know, to sell you the scene that's playing in the game. You know, and it's the same thing if you turn off the music in that game, then, you know, to turn off the radio music, then you turn off the music everywhere.
Hurricane coming in to draw enemy fire.
Energy low. Shield deactivated.
But yeah,
Shield.
I said, don't expect me to do any GTA games on the channel either because I just don't want to deal with that shit.
Melee mode. Unavailable.
And the reason why it's like, you know, I'm not losing ad revenue, but what it does is that it fucks with the algorithm, and then my channel doesn't get fucking, you know, it doesn't get viewers.
Shield deactivated. Unavailable.
Damn it.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Unavailable. Energy low.
Oh, I died.
Initiating
Yeah, I know it's Disney's fault. Just because, yeah, they didn't want fucking the mouse to be lost. Yep, these big ass corporations fucking with copyright law.
Ready for deployment.
But anyways, yeah, so hell, when I was streaming Fallout 76, I was avoiding every single radio that was playing fucking, you know, old ass songs.
Go offline. Fire control system unlocked. Stabilizing. Advancing payload. Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Assist.
Damn it. I blew past the guy I was trying to kill.
Advancing payload. Shooting mode. Advancing payload. Advancing payload. Unavailable.
Okay, we impede their progress by a lot, so I can leave their fucking thing alone
Shooting mode.
and just concentrate on protecting ours. All right.
Console C activates in 20 seconds.
All right, they're gonna try to stop us, like they are doing now.
Unavailable. Activating signal console. Unavailable. Signal console out of range. Inactivating signal console. Shield activated. Signal console out of range. Enemy
Got his
down.
ass. Let's execute him.
I truly feel pity for you.
There we go. We humiliated him.
Shooting mode. Double kill.
Hell yeah.
Stabilizing.
I can't execute him. It's because he's stuck between those two boxes.
Melee mode. Unavailable.
Dude, I know you're there.
Melee mode. Unavailable. Shield deactivated. Enemy down.
I truly feel pity for you.
Shooting mode. Weapon not ready. Advancing.
I might live stream tomorrow because I'm off on Monday. Well, I mean, for the time being, unless
Assist.
unless they basically need me on Monday. But I'm, you know, I only work 4 days this week instead of 5.
Unavailable.
So, you know, I can always stream something.
Shooting.
You guys just tell me what I should stream.
Assist.
I don't know. Maybe something stupid like this. Maybe some other PvP thing.
Cover friendly unit. Hurry over. Friendly needs our help.
Unavailable.
Hurry over. Friendly needs our help.
Johnny Guitar? You mean Johnny Cash?
Victory.
Well, 6 to 10.
Signal console out.
Gotcha.
MVP.
I'll probably either still stream something tomorrow.
Nobody dodges Aquila's gaze.
So that when you get off of work, you'll have something to watch. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. It was nice hanging around with you guys. I still gotta take a shower and I gotta go to bed for tomorrow. For work. But yeah, like I said, I just want to hang out with you guys and show you this neat game. You know. But anyways, if you guys have Steam accounts, just send me an invite. You never know, we might play something together. But anyways, you guys have a good night. See you, Yart. See you, Victory Machine. And see you, Tyler. Yep, you guys take care of yourselves too. Bye.